that was Westlife with Amazing and talking about things in the humble ukulele, which of course has its own special day today. It is of course World Play Your Ukulele Day, and where anyone that owns is encouraged to whip it out and strum away, and maybe also, if you can, teach somebody how to play the ukulele as well. Now, we're joined today in our central Nowra studio by two very talented ukulele players. We've got Martin Fairweather, who's been playing the guitar since 14, but only a few years ago decided to go out and buy a ukulele as a retirement present, and now in charge of a ukulele group called Nuke M. And this is the beautiful thing about live radio, so we can always get the phone going on the background there. We also have Jacqui Boyd, who has had music part of her life ever since her grandfather began singing and harmonising with it, and she's gone on to be involved in many musicals and even won the IMB Song Contest for Win TV, which we are going to touch on there, so I'm just going to warn you there. These days we can find the lovely Jacqui singing at weddings, birthdays and other special events, plus learning to play the ukulele. Guys, welcome both to Tuesday Drive.
Thank you.
And I think both our mics are working there too. Oh, fantastic. Look, Martin, I'll start with you. What is it about this little four-string instrument that drew you to it, and especially as a retirement present?
Yes. Well, actually, what inspired me to go and buy one was I watched a documentary on SBS years ago, and I think quite a number of people were watching the same documentary because all of a sudden people were buying ukuleles. And I bought one at the shop there, and I said, are there any groups in Nowra that I could join? And no, I don't think so, not that I know of. So I started one. And that was about 5 or 6 years ago, and it has grown quite great. And we've got a lovely bunch of people come along to that. And
so did you teach yourself, or did you...
yeah, I taught myself the ukulele because, you know, it's similar to the guitar, but there is a few obvious differences. But, yeah, it took a while just to get used to the different way of playing chords and bits and pieces, yeah.
So apart from the size being the obvious difference, what are some of the other little differences between the two instruments?
Okay, 4 strings. They're tuned different to a regular guitar, but the baritone ukuleles, of course, are tuned to the same 4 strings at the bottom end of the guitar.
Right.
But the ukuleles are tuned to G, C, E, A, which is the classic "My dog's got fleas" tuning, and so the chord shapes are very similar to guitar, but they're the same shapes with different names. So you have to get used to that sort of thing.
So you said there's a baritone ukulele, and then
there's a baritone. We even go down as low as the bass, which are often called U basses, which have very, very nice sound to them. The baritone, then you have the tenor ukulele, then the concert, which I play at the moment here, and we have I think sopranos. There's a few different levels of them. They get littler and littler as they go, and the soprano is probably the classic ukulele that we're all used to from years back.
Oh, is that the one we generally see in the TV shows, the really small ones?
Yes.
They're quickly strumming away.
That's the one.
So what, the larger the ukulele, the deeper the chords?
Yes, yeah, the deeper the sound, yeah.
Right.
So I prefer somewhere in the middle. When you're getting to tenor or baritone ukulele, it's starting to sound like a little bit of a small guitar, which is fine, and they certainly have their uses, but for my liking, I prefer the concert one, yeah.
So what is it about the concert ukulele that makes it so special to you then?
I can get a general range of songs by playing just the chords and a few notes sort of thing. You can make, if I can just play a little excerpt of Limehouse Blues, which the melody goes that sort of thing, chords, that, but you can put them both together and and so on and so on. All right.
Sounds great.
So you can, they're their own little entertainment instruments in themselves, and of course they're very good to accompany company singing. So and easy to learn. As Jacqui here has only recently taken up, and she's getting quite proficient.
She's doing it with the woo woo in the air there too. Now, look, Martin, I believe you've taught in New Zealand and the United Kingdom. What brought you back to Australia?
The love of the country. I was actually, I was born in England, but, we emigrated when I was quite young. And New Zealand was time out for a couple of years. Then England was to visit friends and relatives for a couple of months, and I ended up staying there 3 years. And as a consequence, I always find jobs, a bit of a rolling stone type of thing, and certainly gathering not a lot of moss. And anyway, there was always teaching to be done. There's always people asking, can you teach me to play? And I was certainly most happy to do that. So I had that experience.
So when you were back over there, were you teaching the ukulele? Were you playing?
Oh, no. Just only the ukulele is only just a recent thing.
Recent one, okay.
Yeah. So mainly guitar I was teaching in those days, but since then I've taken up flute and clarinet and the woodwind stuff. And I
really? Wow.
as well.
You're in a little orchestra there.
Yeah, but pity I can't do it all on my own.
No, that would make it rather difficult, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Now, Jacqui, I'm going to bring you into the fray now. You've had quite a musical life, and I understand that your grandfather had a very big influence on your early days. Can you tell me a bit about that?
He was ran sheep stations all his life, and we used to see him quite a bit. And then I think in the late 70s he moved to the city to be closer to us, and he used to sing to us all the time, and we used to go camping all the time, and we'd all sit round the campfire and sing away, and he'd hum and he'd get you going, and then when we all had our children he sang to all his grandbabies all the time, and so it was just the love of music. He just kept going and going, and I think that's where I got it from.
Is there any popular camping spots that you guys used to go to?
Oh, we used to go to Wombian Caves a lot, and can't quite remember the names. I was
Wombian
quite
Caves,
young.
yeah. Lovely spot up there, though.
Yeah.
So was it traditional camp songs you used to sing, or was there a whole range of music?
He used to come out with a lot of old 1920s stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I used to play the harmonica just a little bit, started to learn it, and I'd play away, and he'd go to bed early, and I'd play away, and then you'd hear him singing in the tent, and away he'd go, and then he'd come out and, keep going and going. But lots of old sort of songs,
Are there any sort of 1920 songs that stick in your head at all from those days?
Gosh. He used to sing in all that jazz, and he used to sing a sunset song. If my mum was here, she'd know it and break into song. Sunsets by the Sea or something like that it used to go,
Sound like a lovely song nevertheless. Anything with sunsets and I think works very nicely.
And when you're really young, you don't listen, you think, oh, you're so old, But as you grow up, you realise, what you've got and what you've had, and you just grab pieces of that and take it with you and move on.
Was all your family musically inclined then?
No.
No, okay. So just a few of you?
No.
No, okay.
Just me.
Just you only? Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think it might have skipped a generation.
Oh, okay.
My mum sings. She's got a beautiful voice, but she just sings at home. Yeah, so
there's something magical when you got that talent to actually harmonise with somebody else, isn't there? Like there's nothing quite like it.
No, it's beautiful.
No, you're very, very lucky to have that. Now, Jacqui, this contest that you won, now, so it was to do with the IMB, I believe, and it was for Win TV. What was it about? Tell me about it.
Okay, well, we're all in high school, and the new building society had been built in Wollongong, and they had this huge contest at the town hall.
Right.
And we had a trio going at the time, so we applied and we got in, and we had to sing in front of the Lord Mayor and Win TV, everybody, and we had to sing the theme song. And we won. So, lots of people.
Which theme song was it?
Oh, you're going to put me on the spot.
Was it to a TV show?
No, it was to an ad.
Oh,
it was
really?
to advertise the new IMB that's come out between
okay.
the mountains and the sea.
Yeah, look, I won't get you to cast your mind back that far. I don't expect that. Yeah. So how did you guys go with it all?
Really good. We won a savings account, which was
well
nice.
done, yes.
Yeah, and they had the little book, and you had your black light signature, and away you went. So I think we won $50, which was a lot of money.
Would have been
back then, and
still a lot of money today, isn't it?
Yeah.
$50, especially when it comes to fuel. My goodness.
That's right.
So the trio, was it your family, or were they just friends?
No, it was two girlfriends.
Okay.
They were twins.
Yep.
Yeah, so we were best friends, three girls.
And what was the instruments that you guys were playing?
We didn't play any instruments.
Oh, it was just purely singing.
Purely singing.
Wow, you guys did really well then.
Yeah, none of us really could play instruments. This is the first instrument, the ukulele, I've picked up.
Which is actually leading into my next question.
Yes.
How long have you been playing and learning the ukulele for?
Oh, I think about 6 months.
Oh, really? That all?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you teaching yourself? Are you going to classes?
Well, Martin, I met Martin through the ukulele, so he was my teacher.
Okay.
And, I just keep going and, I play it at home a lot and, just keep strumming away.
So, what attracted you to the ukulele? I mean, you've got all these other instruments you could choose. Why this one?
Well, I do play the percussion drums, but I couldn't sing and play at the same time. I couldn't quite get it together. And I thought, well, look, everybody said if you want to start an instrument, start with the ukulele because there's only 4 strings and it's quite easy. And I thought I should give it a go. And because I'm left-handed as well, I thought this will be really difficult. Everything's upside down, but Martin's left-handed, so I fell into his lap and and I've been playing ever since. Yeah.
And so, what type of ukulele is yours?
Oh, this is a
A bit more soprano, wouldn't it?
I think it's a soprano.
Slightly small.
Yeah.
Oh, it is smaller,
It's
isn't
not
it?
smaller. You can get smaller.
You can. I have a larger one at home, but
Okay, so that means that Jacqui's is going to be slightly higher than your...
It's got probably a sweeter tone.
Sweeter, okay.
Sweeter tone, yeah.
I haven't heard that expression before.
Sweeter person. No, ukuleles have a very sweet tone. I think that's what the attraction is too. You know, that they can have that nice little tone. And I found that everybody that I've come across that plays ukulele are very supportive of each other because we, often have these musters. We've had Huskisson has one every year, and the guys down in Ulladulla. There's a big one coming up in Katoomba next week or the week after, the Blue Mountains Ukulele Festival, and they have these things all over the place. And Hawaii, Vanuatu, I think, was starting to have them.
Oh, really?
They're just everywhere. Big in England, big here, and you'd be surprised how many people are grabbing their ukes.
Which is what today is all about on World Play Your Ukulele Day. Now, Martin, Nuke M, tell me about this group.
Okay.
Where did it come from? Where did the name come from? That intrigues me.
Yes, well, Newcomb. I reckon it's the best ukulele name ever. But,
of course, yes.
For those that haven't seen that word spelt, it is Nukem, and the first and the last letters, the N and the M, are both in capital, and the little uke in the middle. The N stands for Nowra, and the M stands for movement. So we have Nowra Ukulele Movement.
I like that a lot,
yes.
yeah.
When we first started playing together as a group of about 7 or 8 of us, just coming for sessions, then we got offers to play in aged care facilities and hospitals, places like that, and a few little gigs over the years. We thought, we better get a name for ourselves and a banner and all the rest of it, and a little bit of a brain drain think tank type of thing, and one of us came up with Newcomb, and we've stuck with it, and we're staying with it. Yeah.
Have you got a website or a Facebook page?
We have a Facebook page, yeah. So if you search for Newcomb and like it, you're on. And
I like
you can
that.
see everything that we do, almost.
And now I believe that you guys do a bit of performing out at the David Berry Hospital. Is that?
Yes, we have done. We have done a bit of that. Lady Karen Mitchell was organising that for us, but she's moved on from that hospital to another place. So far we haven't been back there, but I'm going to try and get back to that hospital because it's a great place to play for an hour for the patients there. And they all seem to love it. We certainly did.
And do you the music that you choose, is it stuff that you guys just like, or is it stuff that you think the patients are going to like?
We kind of mix it up a bit because we do have stuff that goes back when my dad was born, like in the 20s and 30s and all that, music, put another nickel in, or that one, that sort of thing. And we do songs like, Putting on the Ritz, stuff like, those kind of things. And we don't do Tiptoe Through the Tulips, though. We just don't do that one.
Probably a wise decision, that one.
Yeah. But so we do anything from there till anything that was written, quite recently, and some, pub rock type songs and folk songs, all sorts. We try to broaden the range a bit, and the patients that they do have in hospitals and aged care facilities, they're not all old people, and there's some younger ones there at David Berry, and so you have to get the music to suit them. But I like to just have a wide range of different types of genres of songs, and we've been, it's been commented many times that to us, you chose a great song list there, with great songs. Yeah.
And do you have any 1920s super hits when you head out there to the David Berry Hospital?
Yeah, probably. I'm not sure. Some of those older ones, I think, may be heading towards that era, but I love the music from that era too, anyway. Yeah.
It's currently 5:47, and we are speaking to Martin Fairweather and Jacqui Boyd, and I believe you guys are going to perform for us this afternoon on Tuesday Drive. And what have you selected for us?
Okay, this is a song called Waimanalo Blues. I think it is a fairly recent song, fairly simple one. It's got a little bit of the Hawaiian feel to it. And even though we think that ukuleles are Hawaiian instruments, they actually came from Portugal in the first place, from the Portuguese farmers that emigrated to Hawaii. And the natives of Hawaii were absolutely intrigued with the instrument, and they called it ukulele because apparently, I think I've read it in a book somewhere, that ukulele means in Hawaiian like fleas jumping. And that's the fingers going all over the fretboards and things like that.
Okay.
They look like fleas jumping, so hence ukulele.
Well, guys, when you're ready, take it away.
Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wind's gonna blow, so I'm gonna go down on the mountain again, starting where the mountains left me. I end up where I began. Where I'll go, the wind only knows. Good times around the bend. I get in my car, I'm going too far, and never coming back again. I woke up this morning and found that I was confused. Spun right around and found that I'd lost the things that I couldn't lose. The beaches they sell to build them hotels, my father and I once knew. The birds all along, the sunlight at dawn, singing Waimanalo Blues. Mountains so old, far on the countryside. Birds on their wings, forgetting their wild, so I'm headed for the windward side. In all of my dreams, sometimes it just seems that I'm just along for the ride. Someday they'll cry because they had pride for someone who's loved their time. The beaches they sell to build their hotels, my father and I once knew. The birds all along, the sunlight at dawn, singing Waimanalo Blues, singing Waimanalo Blues, singing Waimanalo Blues.
Yay.
Oh, well done, guys. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. I love that little head bobbing there going at the end there. I think that worked really well. It's a shame you sort of can't see that with the joys of radio. Guys, look, thank you so much for coming in and speaking to us today on the Tuesday Drive.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Awesome.
Happy World Play, your ukulele day. May you go forth and strum and impart that on other people there, potential ukuleleans. Now, is that a word? Is that a word?
Ukuleleans it is now.
Oh, it is now. I like you, Martin. Thank you very much. Guys, thank you so much.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thanks.
Yep.
And that was Martin Fairweather and Jacqui Boyd, both ukulele players there with their great little number and performing for us today on Tuesday Drive as we celebrate World Play Your Ukulele Day. And if you enjoyed their performance, we're going to pop it up on the Tuesday Drive Facebook page, so stay tuned for that. And if you do want more information, you can head to their Facebook page, which is Nuke M, and we will put the information up so you can get there as well. And we'll make sure we tag you guys in it so you can see your performance back there. Now, to continue with the theme, here's another modern song with a ukulele twist. This is Tuesday Drive. Nice to have your company. Good afternoon.